This week's horrific B-17 bomber crash in Connecticut is now raising concerns about other vintage planes. And tonight, we know that plane involved in that fiery wreck frequently visited San Diego. Our 10 News reporter Anthony Pura is live at Gillespie Field. And Anthony, you talked with someone who flew on that very same plane just a few years ago.
That's right, and he says hearing about this news is just devastating. Now, he says there's always a risk, especially when flying in these vintage planes, but at the same time, he believes they belong up in the air. This video was taken on board a B-17 bomber. The man behind the camera paid $450 to fly for 30 minutes on board the World War II icon.
We flew out over 8 east, probably out as far as we could go.
Ian McIntosh couldn't pass up the chance 3 years ago. He has a deep appreciation for history.
And it was really an amazing experience to sit in the chair and to feel the motion and to hear the engines and to smell the oil.
This week, the same B-17 crashed in Connecticut, killing at least 7 people. The fiery images were hard to accept.
The passengers, the other people who were like me, they were there just to experience the history. It was a dream come true and a bucket list item for them as it was for me.
The plane is operated by the Collins Foundation and travels the country as part of their Wings of Freedom tour. In May, they visited Carlsbad and Ramona. This is video of the plane on the tarmac. Since 1982, the National Transportation Safety Board has investigated 21 accidents involving World War II era bombers. 23 people have died as a result. The FAA tells us vintage airplanes are held to the same maintenance standards as any other plane, and their pilots must meet the same requirements as others. Ian says there are always risks to flying, but the experience vintage planes provide is worth it to him.
They belong in the air, they belong in the sky, they belong flying because that's what they were built to do.
The cause of the crash is still under investigation. Later tonight at 7 o'clock, we'll tell you what a Connecticut senator is proposing that could change the way these vintage planes operate. We're reporting live tonight. Anthony Pura, 10 News.
Thank you, Anthony.